Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Hi guys, I'm Stacie Woodworth. I am doing the cooking class tonight and I'm so excited to show you more about Epicure and our 20-minute meals. So if you're catching this live, I hope that you'll comment and say hi. Right now you can see the live button right up there. So comment, say hi, let me know that you're here. We're gonna get started and I promise this is gonna be super fast. I know I hear from people all the time, we're super busy, unmotivated, dietary restrictions, picky eaters, all of those common complaints. And what we want to show you tonight is some fast and easy ways to make a meal for your family. Woo! This is real life. All right. Okay, guys. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Megan. Yes. Okay, so if you are on live and you've not yet done so, after the cooking demo, go back to the dinner dilemma and make sure you comment because I'm going to draw for a free dinner from all of those people. So I want to make sure everybody gets entered. And what I'm going to show you tonight is just how fast and easy it can be to make a meal for your family from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. And I don't want to take a ton of time to do it, so I'm going to just jump right in, you guys. And what I'm going to show you is not only Epicure's cookware and some of our kitchen tools, but also some of our spices and meal solution packs. So tonight I am doing some meal prep for tomorrow's lunches. We had a busy day today, already had baseball practice, so I sent my son and my niece to bed early tonight, but this is gonna be lunch for tomorrow. So you guys, what I'm making up is we're gonna do a Italian sausage pasta dish. So really family favorite, really easy for the busy mamas, really busy for anybody. So I just have our round steamer. I popped in some Italian sausage that I had. You could do this meal with anything. And I hope that's what you'll see throughout this, is that with Epicure, you can customize and change this up. So I'm gonna show you one way to do this meal. You could definitely do this and have it as a complete vegetarian meal and do veggies in here and make this beautiful like pasta, what do you call it? Primavera, with all the veggies. You could have done this with chicken. You could do this with ground meat, ground turkey. It doesn't matter, but I'm using Italian sausage. I'm putting it in the steamer and I'm gonna tell you more about the steamer, but I wanna get this dinner going. So the steamer, this is definitely the piece that really sets us apart and allows us to make meals super fast, because when we're using our food grade silicone steamers and cookware, we can cook in the microwave in just a fraction of the time. So I just showed you the round one, which is really great for sauces and stews and soups, and we can make them really fast. I'm gonna make a side dish. This is our rectangular steamer, and I love this one for smaller portions. So I'll use this one for eggs in the morning or reheating my lunch. Or tonight, I want a little bit of broccoli on this side. I think my husband is going to eat a little bit tonight, but I'm gonna make some broccoli and I'm just gonna steam it in here. So the steamers, yes. So the silicone steamers are food grade silicone. I get asked that all the time. Like, is it plastic? Nope, it's food grade silicone. And it actually is just a really healthy way to cook because we don't need any added oil with, or added fat with oils. I don't have to add any broth. I don't have to add anything when I'm doing my veggies and my proteins. And this is a kitchen hack I want to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you about these containers in just a second. But for you busy folks, a good set of kitchen shears, not only to cut up food for your littles, but I love this for my veggies. So I no longer am chopping broccoli on my cutting board. I used to call it broccoli confetti. I would get it all over. So instead now, I just cut it right off of the crowns, or cut the crowns off the stalk. I don't know my broccoli parts, but you get it. But you guys, that just makes it that fast. And so these kitchen scissors are amazing. I don't love to touch raw chicken, so I will cut my chicken strips this way. I will take and like cut up chicken into smaller pieces. Like I said, cutting food for my son, cutting sandwiches, cutting pizza. We also have another one of these big containers that I've got my lettuce in, and I can just go through and I just cut up my romaine and make a big thing of chopped lettuce for salads. So I'm just doing a little bit of broccoli because tomorrow for lunch I'll do the rest. But again, I don't have to add anything to this. I can just steam this broccoli and it's gonna be bright green. It's gonna be so vibrant, crunchy. It's gonna maintain that nice crispness, but I don't have to do anything to it. Now I could certainly add some seasoning in here, or if you're somebody that you like to mist it with a little bit of oil or butter, you could certainly do that. I am gonna put a little seasoning on when it comes out in just a minute. Let me put this by the microwave and grab our So I wanted to get the Italian sausage started. So now it's only been in there for 2.5 minutes, but I'm gonna break it up a little bit. This is one of our tools. It's our ground meat separator. So it's great, obviously, for breaking up your ground meat when you're doing taco night or burger or mixing burgers, flavoring. But now I'm gonna do this to break up this Italian sausage into crumbles. Lettuce wraps we do this way. But I also use this tool a ton for my guacamole or my banana bread, my egg salad. Such a useful tool, and I love it because the spacing is really big. So I like that I don't get food bits caught in there. I don't get my avocado caught in there. I'm not getting any of these meat bits caught in there. But obviously the Italian sausage is not yet cooked all the way through. I knew it wouldn't be yet. But this is just giving me an opportunity to kind of break this up. But what's great about the steam cooking is it just uses a fraction of the energy and the time. And I know I saw Dawn say that too, or yeah, right? Didn't you say that? Yes, it cooks it so fast. So we're just gonna pop that back in for a couple more minutes. We're gonna make a really yummy pasta sauce with this, and you're gonna be blown away with how easy this is gonna be. So I wanted to get those couple of things started because honestly, that's the longest part, is we're boiling some water back here for noodles. I've got the Italian sausage cooking, but this is why I love my steamer though, is because dinner can be cooking and I can talk to you guys about a couple other things. So normally I actually cook my noodles in my steamer. We also have our multi-purpose steamer, which is the one that Dawn has, and I have one as well. And I love it. We have multiple steamers, different sizes, different functions. And the multi-purpose steamer, I love it for noodles because I can put my noodles and my water. I put the tray over top, no lid, and I can boil my pasta and it never boils over. You saw me just boil over the noodles right here, and this is why I don't do rice and noodles on the stove anymore, because I get distracted and then it boils over and I make a mess. But tonight I knew I couldn't do the pasta sauce and the noodles, so I'm doing it this way, but I've got noodles cooking, so I'm just gonna check on those. Not done yet. So for those of you who are brand new to Epicure, let me tell you a little bit about what we are and what we're all about. Definitely good food real fast. So we love showing busy people how you can make a meal from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. And that's literally what you're gonna see tonight. But we can do everything from just some family favorites like tacos and mac and cheese to those takeout type of meals. So making enchiladas or making lettuce wraps, making pad thai or beef and broccoli stir fry. So many amazing flavors that you can do with different Epicure seasonings. So let me show you a little bit. Woo. So you guys, this is our Italian sausage. Yes, I'm gonna use the same tool because yes, I'm gonna put it back in the microwave and I'm gonna cook it again. But I'm just gonna break up. So this, again, you could have totally skipped this meat. I could have put veggies in here, right? Like, what are your favorite veggies that you could have put into the pasta sauce? I know we have done this recipe before with chicken. Just so many different ways. I want you to just know that it is not just this way to make this and think, oh gosh, Epicure's not for me. We would never eat that meal. That's okay. I literally am just bringing you along as I make dinner for my family, but there is certainly so many meals you could make for yourself. Maybe you're somebody who is doing keto or low carb. You can absolutely do that with Epicure. Maybe you're vegan, vegetarian lifestyle, and so many options here. Epicure is 85% vegan. We're 100% gluten-free, and we are 100% a nut-free facility. And I love showing off our never ever list. So if you didn't yet see this, go back and check it out. It is the list of ingredients that we promise to never ever have in our products, along with being, 100% gluten-free and nut-free. None of the extras in terms of food dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no additives, no fillers, no MSG, and then sodium and sugar conscious. So I'm gonna make a pasta sauce tonight, and it is going to have a fraction of the salt and sugar that you would normally expect. So just using a couple of pantry staples, I just have a big jar of crushed tomatoes. I can hear this pasta now going crazy behind me back here. So I'm gonna get that off of there actually. Okay, and then how am I gonna season up this pasta sauce tonight? So this is one of my favorite things. When people are new to Epicure, I always love to guide them to collections. And one of my favorites is called the 3 Weeks of Easy Dinner Collection. And with it, you get 15 different meal solution packs. So again, some family favorites like taco, mac and cheese, Alfredo. You also get this one, and I don't know if the light's gonna cooperate tonight. There we go. Creamy Parmesan Pesto Chicken. This creamy pesto Parmesan chicken, this makes the most delicious, decadent, white creamy sauce and chicken and spinach. It is like better than anything you ever had at your Olive Garden or your local Italian restaurant. Fantastic white sauce. This is an easier version of it. So all I did is I took that seasoning pack, which again, when you're cooking with Epicure, you can spin this around because we don't have any of that added junk. The ingredient list is things that you know, spice and herbs, and in this case, it's got Parmesan cheese. But it's got a great recipe right here. And this is the one for a creamy pesto Parmesan chicken. It is fantastic, it is simple, it is easy. This is easier. all I'm gonna do is I'm mixing this spice blend into a can of crushed tomatoes. It does not get any simpler than this. To me, it is like a garlic, almost like a vodka sauce, I think. It's just like a creamy marinara, if that makes sense. So I discovered this and I am an absolute super fan because it's so simple. So we get home from work or an activity, or we're on our way out the door to an activity, and I need fast. I don't have time to just be doing all the things every night. And so I love this. I'm gonna get this fantastic gourmet flavor, but it's done. It's literally done. I'm just gonna heat this through and we have our pasta sauce ready. So let me get this cooking. So I love that our products, like I said, are sodium and sugar conscious. So this is one of those where there is one sugar in here, no added sugar. I think it's probably stuff coming off of the cheese. And then sodium, 150 milligrams. So a creamy pesto Parmesan chicken with just 150 milligrams of sodium per serving in here. Like, that's fantastic. So much better than the grocery store jarred things, so much better than a restaurant. Oh my goodness. And we're making this meal for just a couple dollars per serving. So it's hugely popular. Now I do want to say, like, okay, there are some people who, like, they need dairy-free options. This is great, but it does have some cheese in it. So what I suggest is one of Epicure's other products, and this is our Marinara Spice Blend. You can use this great. I just got my new jar. It might actually, yeah, so it's still brand new. Full all the way to the top, but this is a great spice blend, and I can use this to make a little bit or a lot of pasta sauce. And again, with this, it is no sodium, no sugar. I just use my favorite tomatoes, crushed tomatoes or tomato sauce and diced tomatoes, however you want it, but I can have this really fresh, fantastic Italian marinara sauce without all the extra stuff, without the sugar, without the sodium. So making better food choices for my family, I think that's really important. So my noodles are done, and I used Epicure's multi-purpose pot. I love this pot because it does have measurements on the inside. So when I'm making a soup or something and I need to have a certain amount of water or liquid, I've got that. It also has the straining lid, so I am not going to dirty up another pan. I don't know, can you see that? It just pours right out. The handle stays cool. Nothing here is hot. I love this pot. And of course, this whole meal could be made on the stovetop if you're one of those people, you're like, I don't know about the steamer. I was that person originally, and I can very distinctly remember the night that I was set to make fajitas, and the dog needed to go out, my son needed something, and I was like, okay. Everything went into my steamer, and I cooked chicken fajitas in 6 minutes. And I was like, okay, and we're using the steamer from now on. So I also had just poured out that fat. I kind of didn't show you guys that, but that steamer is really flexible, so I can really easily pour off the fat. Instead of showing you my fat jar, I just did it that way, right? So my pasta is done. My marinara sauce is done. Whoop. See all that? So there's all that steam. This is where I wish you were in the kitchen with me tonight, because oh my goodness, when you start cooking with this, you're gonna smell all these fantastic herbs and spices. But here's this fantastic sauce now that we've just created. And again, this is the reason I went with my round steamer tonight. It's a little sturdier for something like this. So I have this great marinara sauce. I am just gonna fold in my pasta. Use whatever pasta you like. So I use a gluten-free pasta that I like. You could use a different shape. You could certainly do this with veggie if you're doing low carb and you're doing like zucchini noodles, or you're doing some gnocchi or raviolis, like however you want to enjoy this sauce, go for it. And of course, I could throw in a handful of spinach here and let that wilt in with this hot pasta and hot sauce. But for the sake of the littles in my house, I'm not gonna have that argument tomorrow at lunchtime. I'm gonna go with this. But look at that, this is totally done. I made way too much pasta I thought I had. But again, this is how my family is going to eat it. You can decide how you're gonna make that up for your family. But could you see yourself just making a meal just that fast? I could be on the table already, and we just started 20 minutes ago with me boiling water over. So that is super fast, right? Already ate. Yes, makes you hungry. Me too. But again, this is just one of the ways that you could use this, this seasoning package. All of our packages have fantastic recipes right on them. We also have a thorough database online. So you can go right to Dawn's website, epicure.com, and type in these products and find more recipes. So this is done. I've got the broccoli cooking. I'm gonna plate this up, and I wanna tell you guys about dessert, right? Don't forget about dessert. So I kind of jumped in after the stove. I got flustered, I think, but I didn't really introduce myself. So you guys, I'm Stacie Woodworth, and I am a director with Epicure, and I recently met Dawn when we were doing another cooking class, and I know she has just been loving the products, so she has signed on just to share this with friends and family because she knew her family was going to use it too, and that's exactly why I got started. A year and a half ago, Epicure just came to the United States, although we are 23 years old in Canada. So a long proven track record. We are privately held, completely debt-free company that I am so proud to be a part of. But I was originally attracted, like I said, to that never ever list. I wanted to spend less time in the grocery store label reading and shopping. And so I love now that everything I grab out of my pantry, I know that if it's Epicure, first of all, it's gonna be fast and easy with just a few simple ingredients. I know and can trust that there is no hidden things. Gluten is a big one for my family, but I also, when I watch gluten, then sodium and sugar would historically in the grocery store brands be really out of whack. So I want to know what's in my food, but I can't spend an extraordinary amount of time. I work full time, I've got a family, you guys get it, you're busy people too. So that's why I was attracted to Epicure, and now I love to help other people with this. So doing these cooking classes is one of the ways that we love to show off the products, because we can show you how fast and easy it can be to make a meal or dessert. So I also worked ahead a little bit tonight and made some dessert, and I want to share with you guys. So this is one of, like, just for us, it's just like a classic, right? Instant pudding, chocolate pudding. So this, again, is just one of our pouches. So it had the instant pudding in here, and mix it with 2 cups of your milk. So use almond milk, use oat milk, use whatever milk you love, and it just sets up beautifully. And again, I love Epicure has these 1 cup prep bowls. So I was able to make 6 of these cups. They have these fantastic silicone lids. So I can just divvy them up, stack them up in the fridge, and everybody has their fair portion. But I love, again, flip the packaging around and know what you're eating. It has just 4 simple ingredients. It only has 60 milligrams of sodium, and it has just 8 grams of sugar. So significantly lower than the grocery store brand. And I couldn't even pronounce the ingredients on the store brand that we used to eat. So I love this. And I love that there's some other ways that I can use this. So chocolate pudding for sure. But how about a mocha pudding or a Mexican chocolate pudding where you add a little bit of spice to it? So good. I like to add a little topping to it. So the Epicure Cocoa Crunch is fantastic. Healthy chocolate sprinkles is what we call them. So it just adds a little bit of texture, a little bit of added sweetness, but it's got fiber. This is chia seeds and psyllium, so it's good stuff. It's this whole food topper. So I love to add that on my pudding, on my yogurt, on my oatmeal. So many great ways to use that. My son's favorite is our summer berry mix. which is dehydrated strawberries and raspberries. You can kind of see those berries in there. So we love to mix this also into yogurt and oatmeal, things like that. But he loves to sprinkle a little bit of this on top so he gets that crunch of the berries. But this is fantastic. If you mix this into your yogurt, let it sit, all those berries rehydrate, and you have this real fruit yogurt without the food dyes, with a fraction of the sugar, but this fantastic strawberry and raspberry sweetness to it, without being overly sweet. So that's dessert. Now, what are you guys gonna do from here? Well, I'm gonna show you dinner, and then we're gonna talk about how you can get your hands on some Epicure. So again, this is the rectangular steamer, perfect for just a smaller portion. But look at that, I added nothing to that broccoli. It is this bright, brilliant green, just 3 minutes in my microwave. Now we don't have to be concerned about sodium. I mean, we don't have to have no sodium. So I do sometimes add a little bit of salt to our food, and I love the herb garlic sea salt grinder, because I don't need a ton of salt, but it's gonna add just some great fresh ground garlic flavor. So I put a little bit of that on my broccoli. Honestly, my husband will probably eat that whole portion, so we'll just put that right on there. And then the best part, easy cleanup, you guys. This wipes out super easy, but I can also just toss it right into the dishwasher. And now I'm gonna put some noodles on here. And again, I cooked my Italian sausage right in there, added the sauce, added the seasoning, and just that fast, I have this healthy meal that I can feel good about feeding to my family, and I did it super fast. So can you see how fast and easy that would be for your family? Are pasta dishes something that are regular for you and you could just do a healthier version with Epicure? So what I wanted to share now is a couple of things. So what to do from here? First, I want to just say thank you so much to Dawn. Thank you for inviting me in and sharing your friends so I could share this with everybody. But I often get asked, like, well, where do I go? Where do I start from here? First of all, I would definitely connect back to Dawn. What have been some of her favorites? What are they loving? She shared some great pictures, but what else is she loving? Because there is so many options here. So if you're one of those people that you love to go running through the stores and all the aisles, do that. We have a robust website that you can see all the things, all the recipes. Otherwise, I'm going to direct you to a couple of favorites. So brand new people who said meal prep, people who said busy, put a steamer on your list. It is hands down the piece of cookware that will change your cooking abilities, because you can do, like I said, chicken fajitas in 6 minutes. I can make a fresh lasagna in 20 minutes. I can pop popcorn in that. I can make bacon. I can cook an entire rotisserie chicken in my steamer in less than 25 minutes. From raw to a 3 or 4 pound bird, done in less than 25 minutes. Wow! So everybody, I think, needs a steamer. I also recommend the 3 weeks of Easy Dinner collection. So I told you, this chicken Parmesan comes out of this collection along with 14 other pouches. And they're all different. So it's a great way to try a bunch of things. Get the enchiladas, get the Alfredo, get some really yummy Asian meals. So I love all the Asian flavors because, again, no MSG, no nuts, no gluten, and it's sodium and sugar conscious. So General Tao, there's a sweet and sour stir fry, pad thai. You've got to check out the 3 weeks of Easy Dinner collection. It's got 15 meals mapped out for you. And it's got the grocery list, so it is the absolute easy button. When it comes to, I need something that's simple and easy, this is what you want. It's going to really simplify mealtime for you. So I always suggest that when people are shopping, get a piece of cookware that's going to make things easier for you. Get a collection. This is one of the collections that I recommend. But I'm meeting more and more people who are like, okay, 15 days is good, but you said I could have 30. So absolutely. The other collection that I really love is the 30-day collection. March has a What's for Dinner collection, and it's 30 days mapped out for you. So you get lots of different meal solutions, a couple of our spice jars, and again, it's got the recipes, it's got the tools to make 30 family meals for you. Fantastic in of itself, but it has some added value here. 4 of those meals are free and built in. So grab this. It is such a sanity saver when it comes to dinner time. And again, so many different meals that while they're simple and easy, it makes it seem like you've gone out to a nice meal. So it's really, really great. Yes, Dawn, isn't it fantastic? I can't wait to see what you think as you're cooking these up. I am so grateful to have a month of meals mapped out. And we have just been trying some new things, like some of the pouches that we've eaten the same way over and over. Like, wow, how refreshing to do it a different way. So I love, love, love this. I also love, for those of you who love, I'm frugal. I love savings. And this month we have this super cute bunny cake collection. You're gonna get 2 of our silicone cake pans, 2 of these, and 2 pouches of our carrot cake, and it's 25% off. You guys, this is a fantastic gift idea. You could even separate it. Give one of these as a host gift, or send one of these to a family member that you're not seeing for the holidays, or get this and bake with the kiddos or grandkiddos, because you can make this super adorable bunny cake. So I really love this, and it's 25% off. So darn, I love a deal. So if you also love a deal, then the thing that is better than shopping and saving is hosting. When you host a cooking class, which is super easy to do, you get free Epicure, free and half price Epicure. And so it is really fantastic. Even this month, if you've got some busy friends, all you have to do to host is invite them online, just like Dawn has done. We can set up a Facebook group for your friends. We can invite them in, and then we're going to cook and show you another recipe and show you how fast and easy this can be done. So if you love Epicure, you want more free, then definitely talk to Dawn about hosting a cooking class. We even have one coming up on Sunday you could still get into now. And I highly recommend March because there's added host rewards. So my typical host this month is getting over $150 in free groceries. And I always say that then that's money that I can spend elsewhere, or my hostess could go spend elsewhere, right? So a date night, stocking it away for some savings, paying for some home repairs, like whatever it is, that just frees up that budget money to spend elsewhere. So hosting is fantastic. So I always just love to plug hosting. And again, this month, there's some added host rewards on top of our normal generous program. So ask. Let us know that you wanna have a class and we will get that planned. The hostess also get host exclusives. So for just one more week, we have this fantastic food storage containers for our March hostess. So this month you can pick between the March or the April, but this is the March hostess exclusive. They are these fantastic produce saving containers, and they have been great. My lettuce has been in here. It is crisp. It is not browning. It has been nearly 2 weeks, and it looks just as fresh and crisp as the day I brought it home. I love that. And I've done broccoli in here. I've done my cilantro in here, grapes, strawberries, just fantastic. So this is only available to hostess for March. So again, if you're liking this, then let's talk about getting you added into our class that we have going on Sunday, right? So that would be really great. Otherwise, you can pick the April collection, which is a couple of exclusive spice blends and a glass prep bowl. So both really great reasons to host. Now, last but not least, you may be like myself or like Dawn and sitting here thinking, gosh, I love this. This is how I want to feed my family. And we are looking for consultants all over. So do you know somebody who is looking for something like this? An additional income stream, a discount on great products, a fun opportunity, just something that's your own, like whatever that is. We are definitely looking for more consultants. And what is really exciting is that people who join Dawn's team this month, it is only $79. So it is a huge kit that, yes, is a great value. I'm never going to sell a business kit. This is a business opportunity and a chance to come in and be a part of Epicure and our good food mission. But if you saw any part of this and you are curious and just open to hearing more, would you please just reach out and connect with Dawn so she can share some more? We have a whole team all over the North America that is here for different reasons. So maybe you're somebody that just wants these products. You want to change your health and you want to have direct access to these products for free and with our consultant discount. Awesome. Maybe you're somebody that's just looking for a little added fun money. For my family, when I started, it was to pay for sports for my son without taking that money in other parts of our budget. And we were so blessed to get our groceries paid for and to surpass that goal very quickly. And now to build a business still alongside my full-time job that has allowed us to become debt-free. So I love to just share that and invite other people. And also there are people who have lost their job or there's been a change in their job. And so having this flexible and amazing opportunity to help other people while not spending a ton of money to start up a business, that might be a great fit for you. So any way that we can help you, whether it's shopping for your groceries, hosting and getting free groceries, or joining us as a consultant, please reach out. Thank you so much, Dawn, for letting me help you. I hope that everybody will reach out and tell Dawn, what was your favorite thing? What did you like best? What questions do you have? We would love to help you. At a minimum, we know that people are busy and you've got to have things that will make it easier for you to feed your family, and we would love to help you with that. But please reach out. I'm going to do a drawing. So again, if you have not yet commented, please go up to the Dinner Dilemma post. But her class is now open for shopping. Jump on there, check it out, check out all the recipes, and let us know what you think. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.